wonder what drives a caterpillar to decide to create a cocoon so that it can hide and then emerge from it this beautiful, beautiful butterfly. But then at the same time I feel compelled to ask God, if change comes that easy, well then why couldn't I have just been born a butterfly? Sometimes I begin to wonder things like, why do abused women stay and continuously pray for a change that will make their homes a safe place to live with men who hate them because they breathe too loudly, or because they keep getting back up, or because they exist and their mere existence is a constant reminder of what they lack as men. And what makes these women unpack and pack and unpack and pack and unpack and pack their bags over and over and over again? And what makes these women continue to love these men? And why do the rest of us brag about how strong we are for not being in their shoes, yet we fail to recognize how strong you've got to be to wear those shoes in the first place? And aren't they just running from the truth like the rest of us? So I asked God, why couldn't I have been born one of these women? I mean, did you know that I would be too weak to survive, and that I wouldn't be alive at this very moment to even write this poem? And why do I feel jealous of them for loving someone enough to risk being hurt? Sometimes I wonder things like, if homeless people are really talking to themselves, or could they truly be talking to angels? I wonder if they can see life in angles that my eyes can no longer even see. You see, they are completely free from those everyday things that bind me. So I hope that they don't mind me eavesdropping on parts of their conversations. I'm hoping to overhear the keys to life, or maybe just writing down some of their gibberish so I can take it home, decode it, and discover what is the key to their survival. Because you see, upon our arrival to this earth, not one of us were told where that next blessing would come from, or where that next trial may lay. So we now pray half-hearted to a God we no longer even know. But occasionally we will say hello to him when we see him standing on the side of street corners as he's begging us for change. But instead of nickels and dimes, he'd much rather have a piece of our time so he can sit down with us and explain to us why it is we weren't born butterflies, or why we weren't born women who are daily battered, or why it is that we even matter. You see, he came to give us change. He wants us to be able to speak in tongue with homeless angels so that we can see life in other angles besides just 90 degrees, because contrary to popular belief and geometry, that angle is not always right. Sometimes I wonder why we fight life, and why do we fight love, and why do we fight falling in love with life? And I wonder, who would I be if I never ever learned to write? Would I just exist creatively constipated, or find another way to express myself to a world that could care less about my first name? Would I have the same powerful views on the rights of black people if I were born white, or if I were raped and impregnated? Would abortion then be alright? And if I had to watch my family starving to death, would that justify my stealing? And how does the lethal injection offer families emotional healing? And how do you tell somebody you love them without exposing yourself and how you're truly feeling? Or are there just some questions in life that only get answered by you going through the actual experiences? You see, contrary to appearances, this life is just one big stage where we all walk around modeling silk cocoons to impress a room full of people who could probably care less. So why not just walk out there, stark, naked, but with wings, exposing yourself to everything and everything to yourself without fear of being judged for what you say or what you do? Why can't you just learn to be content with being you and allow me to be me? And why can't we see that though our wings come in various shapes, sizes, colors, and patterns, we are all butterflies in the end? So in the end, it no longer even matters anymore how beautiful you think your wings are. What matters is how strong they become from use. Because what is the purpose in you being a butterfly if you spend your entire life inside of a cocoon?